As Robin drifted off to sleep, wrapped in the warmth of her cozy bed, Bruno's eyes fluttered open in the attic. The small purple Mumzel stretched, yawned, and shook his fur awake. He quietly tidied himself up, patting down his soft fur and fluffing his little antennae. With silent steps, Bruno left his nest in the attic, tiptoeing past Robin's bedroom. He paused for a moment in the doorway, watching her sleep peacefully, her face soft and calm in the moonlight. Smiling to himself, Bruno moved on and continued down the stairs. In the kitchen, he spotted a basket filled with cookies and fresh fruits. "Is this for me?" he wondered, reaching out for a cookie with wide eyes. He nibbled on it, savoring each bite, feeling warm and welcomed in Robin's home. After a few cookies and a taste of the juicy fruits, Bruno's belly felt full. He looked around and noticed the window slightly open. Curiosity sparked in him. The world outside was calling. With a little hop, Bruno slipped through the open window into the night air. He loved collecting treasures, and tonight was perfect for finding new additions for his cozy attic nest. As he ventured into the forest, he thought of finding something special to surprise Robin, to thank her for the treats. The forest was dark and filled with mysterious sounds. The trees whispered in the night, and strange noises echoed around him. Bruno shivered but kept walking, determined to reach the nearby village. The journey was long, especially for a small Mumzel, and the shadows seemed to stretch endlessly. Suddenly, a loud rustling nearby made him freeze. He quickly hid behind a tree, his heart racing. Peeking out, he saw a large wild boar approaching, snuffling through the forest floor. The boar looked down at the tiny Mumzel with curious eyes. "What are you doing here alone, little one?" the boar asked. Bruno, still a bit nervous, explained his journey to the boar, sharing his plan to gather treasures and maybe find something to surprise his human friend. The boar chuckled warmly. "You're a brave one. This forest isn't safe at night for small creatures. Climb on my back. I'll take you closer to the village. But be careful. There are many dangers around here." Relieved, Bruno climbed onto the boar's back. As they made their way through the dark forest, crossing rivers and passing fields, Bruno felt safe. They finally reached the edge of the village as dawn began to break. The boar stopped, looking around cautiously. "This is where I leave you, little Mumzel. There's a hollow in that old tree where you can rest. It's best to stay hidden while the humans are awake. The village will be safer to explore tonight." Bruno thanked the boar warmly, climbing down and making his way to the hollow in the tree. As he settled in, he looked out at the village, imagining the treasures he might find. With a yawn, he closed his eyes, letting sleep take him as the sun rose. Meanwhile, Robin woke up, unaware of Bruno's adventure. She went to the kitchen, smiling when she saw the basket and the little crumbs he'd left behind. He found it, she thought with a smile, not knowing that her tiny friend had already ventured far beyond the attic, exploring a world full of mysteries, just waiting to be discovered.